Guys, this is the first time this has ever happened in Clash Royale history. Essentially, we get to decide the meta for next season. The balances are in our hands. So the community basically gets to vote and decide what the balance changes are. I'll explain what I'm talking about. Royal API made a tweet saying work in progress balance changes for season 52, which is October next month. Vote for your favorites. Essentially, there's 23 balance options to choose from, and you vote, you get 10 votes, and amongst the whole community, the 10 cards that get voted the highest get implemented in the game. So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is show you guys all of the options that people can vote for, and then after that, I can show you how the voting is going on right now and what cards are currently winning, meaning that if the pace stays the same, those are the cards that are going to be changed in the next season according to what the community voted for and wanted. So the options to choose from are the Knight Evolution nerf, Ice Spirit nerf, Goblin nerf, Barbarian Evolution nerf, Bomb Tower nerf, Skeleton Evolution buff, Inferno Drag nerf, Magic Archer nerf option 1. There's actually 2 options that you can choose from for the Magic Archer. Lava Hound nerf, Balloon nerf, Minion Horde buff, Inferno Tower buff, Cannon rework, Cannon Cart rework, Ice Golem buff, Giant Snowball rework, Hunter buff, Prince buff, Bomber buff, Goblin Cage buff, Giant buff, and there you guys go. Those are all 23 to choose from that you can vote for. Alright guys, now I'm going to read what the results of the voting are currently. So assuming it stands, these are what will be buffed and nerfed. If you guys are watching the video and there's still time to vote and you want to change some of the results, be sure to do that on Royal API. The number one voted thing right now, 71% of people voted for it, the Evolved Knight to be nerfed. So Evolved Knight is almost 100% guaranteed going to be nerfed. The Evolved Barbarians are the second top voted thing, so they're going to be nerfed as well. Thank God that both of those cards are going to be nerfed. The Bomb Tower is getting a nerf, well deserved in my opinion. It's easily the strongest building in the game. It's actually one of them that I voted for. I think most people would agree it needs a nerf. Lava Hound nerf. Okay, I didn't vote for this one, but I can see why people want it. So it looks like Lava Hound is likely getting a hit points nerf. The Evolved Skeletons are getting a buff, it looks like. I actually voted for that, so I'm pretty happy with that overall. I think they're by far the worst evolution. Magic Archer nerf. I voted for one of the Magic Archer options. I believe it was the first hit time, so I think that's the one I voted for that is in the top 10 as well. And this one surprised me. So Balloon is the 7th one, so I guess a lot of people wanted a Balloon nerf. I didn't end up picking that one, but I know a lot of casual players hate the Balloon, so I guess that's not super surprising. But now, guys, here's what's very, very interesting, and this is why community votes can be a little bit of a disaster sometimes. There's 2 Magic Archer nerfs in the top 10, and I feel like if a card gets nerfed twice, that could potentially kind of kill the card. So are they going to implement both of the Magic Archer nerfs or just pick one of the 2 in the top 10? And then that'll then mean the 11th option gets replaced for one of the Magic Archer ones potentially. Tornado also looks like it's likely going to be getting a Radius nerf. And then this is the number 10 Inferno Drag nerf. So wow, Lava Hound's going to take quite a beating if all of these remain in the top 10. The Lava Hound's getting a nerf, the Balloon, the Inferno Drag, and the Evolved Barbarians. That's going to be 4 cards inside of a lava deck getting nerfed. Now, assuming they take away one of the Magic Archer ones, because I don't know if they're going to implement both of them. They might go to the 11th. That would then mean the Giant would get a buff, and I'd be cool with that. I think Giant kind of sucks. That was one of them I voted for, so. And some people giving feedback here saying that the community voting may not necessarily be the greatest thing. I think it's good overall, but I think it needs some tweaking because, like Julesy said here, I agree with him where he said we're actually on track for a Lava nerf, Balloon nerf, and a double Magic Archer nerf instead of buffing Ice Golem or nerfing Ice Spirit. The voting concept is cool, but some fine-tuning would be cool. For example, limiting the process to 7 to 10, 7 out of 10 nerfs so we get a balance of both. I agree with him there because it looks like we're getting mostly nerfs and we're not really going to be getting any buffs or any of the reworks, so that's a little bit of a problem. I really hope they don't go through with both of the Magic Archer nerfs. I think they should replace one of those with a buff. Alright guys, so that's the balance change information. Let's see what's been going on in Clash Royale Reddit the past couple days. Good night to everyone except people who use the Fireball and Mirror on these. Oh my gosh, in that chess game, Fireball Mirror Man was so broken. I wish they removed Fireball as the spells. They did that for Lightning and Rocket. I don't know why they didn't do that for Fireball, because everyone was just abusing them like crazy. I can't believe they fired their art team. They said, "Psst, do you want free gold?" And it's just like basic text and like, wait, oh yeah, they actually did tweet that out on their official Twitter. What is that? Usually their graphics and art team is incredible, but on this, it looks like a 10-year-old could have made this. Look, man, I'm not complaining. They gave free gold. Like, let's not complain. Take this down. I don't want them to, take away the gold they gave or like not give free gold because of this. Trust me, man. I'm not complaining. I know this is crappy art, but I'll let it slide this time. Since the Royal Recruits got an evolution, why don't they evolve the Royal Delivery? I like how he marked it as an idea, like, oh, I have an idea. Let's, have them evolve the Royal Delivery, as if it's not going to get an evolution. Also, the Royal Delivery is a common, so it's going to get an evolution. It's just not going to happen the same time as the Royal Recruits because it's a different card. The most total hit points for each elixir. Okay, so 1 elixir, the skeletons, 2, the ice golem, 3, elixir golem, 4, skeleton king, 5, elixir giant, 6, elixir giant skeleton, 7, elixir lava, 8, elixir golem, and then 9 elixir 3 musketeers. So this is interesting. Even though the 3 musketeers are 9 elixir, even look at that, the 3 elixir golem has more total hit points. I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's why the 3 musketeers, they're kind of bad, they're kind of niche. They're only in, like a few decks with the pump, because it's like Fireball, Poison Man, just gonna wipe them out easily. These two YouTubers are the same exact person. You can't tell me otherwise. He's talking about Ian and Riley, because they both have like similar titles. You can see Ian did the only deck with 0 counters, and then Riley did uploaded 5 decks pros use that you probably don't, and the don't is in, what is that, asterisks or whatever the word is. It's just it puts like emphasis on the word. It makes the title so just like clickbait. I noticed, a lot of people in the Clash Royale community have been doing that. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, right? So apparently from the gold event, Clash Royale had, someone calculated you get $562.50 worth of gold for free. So the way it works is he did some calculations here. So 100K is equal to 4,500 gems. 1.75 million is equal to 78,750 gems. And then according to the calculations, that's how he did the math. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I think this is somewhat accurate. There is a gold bank, though, or piggy bank as an option, and I think it gives you better value. I remember OJ was talking about that, so that is something to consider, but it definitely was at least probably $200 worth of gold, which is pretty insane.